I'm going to take the same black and go down here and see if maybe I need to add a little bit to the edge of this nose, just the underside there, just to give it a little bit more depth and give it a little bit of that crispness. And really, you don't need a lot. You want it really light, a light touch. I'm going to come down here to the lips. I'm going to add a little bit, just a little bit, where the shadow should be. Okay, now I'm going to pay a little attention to these lips here. But first, I see this needs its highest highlight, so I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to add, let's see, white here to my brush. And this is the first true white that we've used, I believe. I'm just going to do a scribble here on the nose. And that, I mean, that just instantly brings it out a little more.
Yeah, I can see a big difference there.
And I'm going to go up to that eye and make sure that that white is the white that I wanted. I'm going to put this up to 100. Just for this, I'm going to take the brush size down to the 5, and I'm going to add those little bits that we need, just here and there. Just the tiniest little highlights. If we add too much, it's going to look like she's crying, and we don't want that.
And we want to stick with, I mean, exactly like the actual real photo is. We don't want to add, or would you be creative and add your own stuff, or should you always really go by what the photo looks like?
No, I mean, if you want to be creative, that's entirely up to you. I'm just showing you how to get your, if you want the face to look fairly realistic, this is how you do it. Once you have that, then, if you want to change her eye color, if you want to change her hair color, if you want to turn her into an alien, you can do that. But all these same basic principles apply. The nose is still going to have that cooler color on the edge to turn the corner. The eyeball is still going to be spherical. So all these same rules will apply. So it's good to learn them now, and then you can experiment with them later.
Whatever you're confident with.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lower the opacity of the white just a little. I'm going to raise the brush size, and I'm going to add a little more of a highlight to this brow, because now it just needs it. See, so as we move along, and as we complete one portion of the painting, we're going to need to adjust other portions, which is why I'm not just finishing the eye, I'm not just finishing the nose, I'm moving around so that everything can look like it belongs together. Now, if you put down too much of a highlight, don't forget that we have all these things on a different layer. So you can just get rid of those. You can erase them if you want. This is how it looks if we're back down to the sketch. And then with the highlights. The highlights and the lashes.
Wow.
So see what a difference that makes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just the fine details at the end.
Right. Just this little highlight on the nose just made so much of a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to finish up those lips.